Greetings and salutations, Wastelanders and Wanderers. My name is Oskapt. Fishing is upon us in Fallout 76, and one of the most exciting things is the monthly Axolotl. These are going to appear in different locations, and Bethesda will share those locations with you on their news page. You can get to the news page from the main menu before you actually log into a game, and there you will find 2 pictures. Now, there seems to be some confusion about what these pictures are telling you, and based on what I've seen, which is that people are able to catch axolotls in many places, all these pictures are telling you is the region in which the axolotls can be found. So, for example, in June, you can find one in the Mire, or you can find one in the Toxic Valley. That, honestly, is all you need. So if you want to just stop watching this video now, you can. But if you're a little bit more interested in what sort of things you can do with the game, well, think of it more like a treasure hunt. We have all of these treasure maps which show you locations, and they show you, X marks the spot, you can go and you can dig, and you can find a bunch of useless stuff that you don't care about. The real point of the treasure maps is the challenge of figuring out the exact location. And I think that you should do the same thing in trying to find the exact location that Bethesda has given you. I'll show you my way of doing that, and I'm interested to hear in the comments what detective-y, sleuthy methods you use. We're gonna start with the easy one, which is the Mire. I say easy because what they show you is a body of water that has what appears to be a dilapidated jet ski and a large structure. And if you've spent any time in the Mire, you know that there's really only one place that fits those criteria, and that's the retreat. That's gonna make this one not super exciting because, as you'll see in just a moment, basically from the fast travel point, you're kinda already there. But stick with me, because the one in the Toxic Valley is a little more interesting. So here, we fast traveled in. Vertibirds. That was hot. So before I littered this beautiful scene with smoky, burny vertibird parts, you saw when we fast traveled in, a jet ski, right there. So from this angle, not for this big vertibird thing that's in the way, you would be able to match it with the picture and see that you've got the structure back there, the jet ski here, the 2 rocks that are behind it, and that tells you that this is your location. Now again, it doesn't actually matter where in the Mire you fish for an axolotl, so don't get too wrapped up in it. And don't be disappointed when the first fish that you pull out of the water is not an axolotl. If you read Reddit, people are saying, oh, you get 100% pull rate of axolotl because I caught one on the first try. That's just the RNG favoring them. No matter what, you're still gonna need some love from the RNG. You're gonna need at least a Mark II reel and some other upgrades to give you the best chance. And of course, if you use superb bait, that'll give you the highest percentage chance of hooking one. But don't waste your superb bait until you have a fishing rod that doesn't suck. Now on to the next one. In the next image, well, it's a little bit more challenging. Obviously, it's in the Toxic Valley. And the information that we can gather is that there's some kind of a house-like structure on the left, and there are some power pylons ahead of us. So if we go to a location in the Toxic Valley, we can start with the power pylons because they are the easiest. We know, just because I have a camp there, that there's not really anything structure-wise in the Toxic Dried Lake bed. And if you've been to Kitty Corner Cabins and Willard Corporate Housing and Black Bear Lodge, all this stuff on the north side, there's nothing that really matches that one structure. So let's instead start here at Woods Estate, where we might find a small house or something that looks like that structure that we have over on the left. Other key points that we can get from this image are the hills in the background. We know that the hills go to the north, and here we have some power lines. All right, so the power lines are on a hill there, but it looks like they go downhill. And if you look in the image, you can see that the power lines in the image are going uphill. So if we follow these away, by away I mean down, that should put us in a place from which we can try and match the image. All right, here we have power lines going uphill, and it looks like kind of in this angle. So maybe we come out here. Oh, we got the power lines going uphill. We put the tree right in between them. Then off to the left, we've got the structure, which is actually a structure and the butt of that truck trailer. And then these two trees have the branches turning down, which makes this location number 2. Something else to consider in support of my earlier statement that it doesn't actually matter where in the region you fish to catch these things is that even though we're next to a workshop, you can't put a weather station at a workshop. And at the retreat, well, there's no workshop there, even if you could put a weather station at a workshop. These locations are also too close to other things, for example, Hemlock Holes or the retreat itself, for you to drop a camp at this exact location. So again, it doesn't actually matter where you are. As long as you're in the region, and the RNG gods favor you, you'll be able to catch what you're after. When all is said and done, probably the best thing that you can do is just take a selfie and be proud of yourself for tracking down the location from Bethesda's photo. Otherwise, have a good time, and I hope you catch an axolotl. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Oskapt. I am one half of Gamer Aviator. And until next time, stay safe out there, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere to hide.